Hello, this is Pastor Dave Denoon with your weekend announcements for Saturday, the 1st of August from the First Congregational Church of Webster Groves, United Church of Christ. Tomorrow is the 9th Sunday after Pentecost, and it will be my first Sunday back after a couple of weeks of vacation. And well, it was a staycation. I spent the time, as most of you who are on Facebook know all too well, landscaping my backyard so that we could install a steel frame above ground pool to face the hot and humid St. Louis summertime. Then this happens. And what we really have here is just a giant bag of useless water. So then I'm thinking maybe what we can do is some immersion baptisms. But then I'm reminded, no, COVID-19. So yeah, giant bag of water. It's weird for me to say this, but hopefully it will get hot again soon. Anyway, that was my vacation. And while I was away, we arranged with 3 other churches for you to worship with them. 2 were on YouTube and Facebook. Pastor Christopher Zarnicki decorated the United Protestant Church's altar with a lei to represent us. Pastor Joanna D'Agostino welcomed us among her own congregation in Lakewood, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cleveland. More about Lakewood Congregational in a moment. And of course, Pastor Derek Van Gulden and the Old Sloop First Congregational Church of Rockport, Massachusetts, greeted many of you to their Zoom meeting. We're expecting some of their people to be joining us at the end of the month when Pastor Derek takes his vacation. So, you heard a variety of messages preached in a variety of formats, and you were prompted to think in some new ways about familiar stories and parables. I was impressed with all 3 pastors' insights and the insights of others with whom I connected during the last couple of weeks. So tomorrow, for the message of the day, what I'd like to try is something of a conversation about the words we heard and contemplated over the last 2 weeks. I'm calling the message, What I Believed on My Vacation. Of course, some of this is what you believed on my vacation, but let's not mince words. Also, tomorrow is our virtual communion, not quite communion, but at least a time to share the elements of communion from our scattered places. I'll say a blessing, and then at the appointed time, invite you to enjoy your bit of bread, drink a sip of wine or juice or water. So set a place for yourself and the others with you for tomorrow, and let's commune. Worship tomorrow will be on Zoom at 10 a.m. and live streamed at our YouTube channel at the same time. When the service is over, the YouTube live stream will end, but Zoom participants may continue with our virtual coffee fellowship. Instructions for how to connect may be found below this announcement. A couple of afternoons ago on Wednesday, 6 members of our Peace and Justice group joined other churches along Lockwood Avenue for a demonstration encouraging drivers to vote yes on Amendment 2 this Tuesday. Members and clergy from Webster Groves Presbyterian Church, Holy Redeemer Catholic Parish, Emmanuel Episcopal, and Peace UCC braved the rain from 5 until 6 p.m. with us, encouraging voters all up and down Lockwood to support Medicare expansion in Missouri. This Tuesday, our Peace and Justice group will begin a weekly vigil for Black lives and social justice at the Peace Pole on Lockwood Avenue. You are invited to take part by meeting the members of the Peace and Justice group or joining the Peace and Justice group at 4:45 at the Peace Pole, receiving instructions and assignments for where to locate ourselves at 5 o'clock and then stay until 5:30 or 6 o'clock according to your preference or your schedule. Please bring your own mask and practice social distancing. There will be some signs available, or you can make and bring your own. I said earlier that I would mention Lakewood Congregational Church again. Here's that mention. For the past few weeks, their director of Children, Youth, and Family Ministries, Rachel Burns, has been leading their family faith formation program on Sundays by developing a video series based on a curriculum by Illustrated Ministries. It's called Compassion Camp, and she's been wonderfully creative with these videos. I am particularly interested in her work because for the next 5 weeks, I will be preaching a sermon series based on the Charter for Compassion developed by the religious scholar Karen Armstrong. Pastor Joanna and Minister Rachel have both said that they will be happy to have our own Sunday school make use of the videos, and I will have links to them on the print portion, in the print portion of this mailing below, and then on the next 5 Sundays. But if you would like to work with me on the enrichment portions of Compassion Camp, if you're an adult or a youth and you're a crafty person or somebody who can lead simple conversations with children using flashcard prompts, or maybe you'd like to help with the movement portions that include yoga and simple exercises, I will be hosting a meeting this Wednesday at 7 p.m. on Zoom for us to imagine together how to conduct this virtual Sunday school for the next 5 weeks. The link for that meeting is below. About Sunday school. Without a director of Christian education or live in-person classes, we're really at a critical point, I think. Young people still need to be connecting with one another and to be nurtured in the faith. Although the Christian Education Ministry and I are casting about to see where our next director of Christian Ed will come from, we really do need to be able, to keep at least the basics of a Sunday school program continuing. I hope you agree. Webster Grove's public schools have announced that they will be returning to virtual classrooms at the end of this month. That means in-person classes of Webster Public Schools cannot begin until at least October 24th. We have said that our in-person Sunday school program will correspond with Webster Schools opening. So by then, by October 24th, our own Sunday school will have been out of session for more than 7 months. That's a long time to go without the blessing of Sunday school. The Missouri Mid-South Conference of the United Church of Christ is suggesting an interim solution, and I think this could work, at least until we find a new DCE. The conference is proposing to develop a virtual Sunday school series for conference-wide use. Individual churches making videos. This would be video lessons for 12 to 16 weeks. We don't have to write all of them. We don't have to produce all of them. Just do 1, maybe 2, like Compassion Camp at the Lakewood Church. And we would begin this series, using this series, on the 2nd Sunday of September, which usually is Rally Day. If you would like to know more about this opportunity, or if you would like to attend a meeting about it on August 10th at 3 p.m., please get in contact with me as soon as you are able. Send me an email, send me a text, give me a call. If none of this works out for us, then we will at least keep having Not for Children Only in our worship services. If you would like to take the lead in an upcoming Not for Children Only segment, I would love to hear from you. You might read a picture book, tell a story, lead an object lesson, put on a puppet show, sing a song, or maybe you have another idea. I'd love to hear from you and add you to our series of Not for Children Only leaders on an upcoming Sunday morning. And if you're a young person and you have something you'd like to share with the grown-ups, we do call it Not for Children Only for a reason. Let me know. Email, text, call. I want to hear from you. One more thing from the conference. They will be hosting a series of discussions from now until November about books that invite faithful people to think about dismantling white supremacy. The first is Me and White Supremacy by Layla Saad. That discussion starts on Wednesday, August 12th at 4 p.m. and runs for 5 weeks at the same day and time. After that, it will be How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. See below for more information. If you can provide financial support to your church during this time, please put a check in the mail, send us your offering using automatic bill pay from your bank account, set up a contribution with Breeze, or go to our website's donate page. Those instructions are included on the screen now and down below. It's good to be back. Obviously, I didn't finish with the landscaping, so I probably could have used some more time away. But all that work I did, well, let's just say it was good to get back to work. Please remember to maintain social distance of at least 6 feet between yourself and the next person. Wear a face mask when out in public. Wash your hands frequently and thoroughly for at least the length of time it takes you to sing the doxology. And please keep in contact with one another using a phone or a keyboard, maybe even write a card, send a letter or two. Be a blessing to those around you and those not so close by. If you need someone to talk to, call me. My cell phone number is listed in the accompanying information. I'll hope to see you tomorrow morning for worship and fellowship and to hear what you believed this summer on my vacation. Peace be upon you.